Hey guys, welcome back to another new video. Derek Reacts, back at it again. You were right, a Patreon request, yes, with Pierre Bachelet, Le Grand. Looking forward to this recommendation made possible by a Patreon subscriber. We're taking it back to 1982, my friends, yes. And I believe we'll be taking a look at the official video clip. Let's get right to it. Before we get into the video, please take a moment, comment, like, and subscribe. Makes videos like these all the more possible. And also become a Patreon member today. If you do, more videos like these are all the more possible. Not only that, you're helping support the channel, guys, and it's growing because of you. Be sure to check out my store, DerekReacts store. I have a lot of custom tees like the one I'm wearing today. Many others. You'll find a lot of good stuff on there. Follow and subscribe on Instagram and on Facebook. If you're new to the channel, guys, welcome. And also check out my Spotify where all my Derek React hits make the cut. All right, guys, without further ado, let's go.
Au nord, c'était les corons. La terre, c'était le charbon. Le ciel, c'était l'horizon. Les hommes, les mineurs de fond. Nos fenêtres donnaient sur des fenêtres semblables et la pluie mouillait mon cartable. Mais mon père en rentrant avait les yeux si bleus que je croyais voir le ciel bleu. J'apprenais mes leçons, la joue contre son bras. Je crois qu'il était fier de moi. Il était généreux comme ceux du pays et je lui dois ce que je suis. Au nord, c'était les corons.
Wow.
La terre, c'était le charbon. Le ciel, c'était l'horizon. Les hommes, des mineurs de fond. Et c'était mon enfance, et elle était heureuse dans la buée des lessiveuses.
What a beautiful
Et
song.
j'avais les terrils, à défaut de montagne, d'en haut je voyais la campagne.
La montagne.
Mon père était gueule noire, comme l'étaient ses parents. Ma mère avait des cheveux blancs. Ils étaient de la fosse, comme on est d'un pays. Grâce à eux je sais qui je suis. Au nord, c'était les corons.
I gotta prove this thing. I gotta prove it before I forget, guys. We're at the 2-minute mark, and I'm following along very nicely. We're at the part where he says, to the north, there were the settlements. This is a very important song, guys, to France. The northern state of France, because of the miners that were responsible of this region, Le Grand, you guys, yes. And it's a regional hymn for the northern miners of France. Very important song. And you get to hear him speak about the struggles and all these things that were it's like a folklore for the region. And it's just beautifully done because it's like you almost get the sense of the feeling of kind of like they're kind of like with you at this moment, or at least in the song. You hear the backing vocalists acting like if they were them. It almost seems like they're there, right? Like if they're partaking in this. And it's just so chilling, so chilling. We get all those male voices participating specifically there in the chorus. And his voice just after the chorus, the storytelling, the ability to concentrate on it, it's just unbelievable. Let's continue. I'm gonna rewind a little bit because I like this part.
La terre, c'était le charbon. Le ciel, c'était l'horizon. Les hommes, des mineurs de fond. y avait à la mairie, le jour de la kermesse, une photo de Jean Jaurès. Et chaque verre de vin était un diamant rose posé sur fond de silicose. Il parlait de 36 et des coups de grisou, des accidents du fond du trou. Ils aimaient leur métier comme on aime un pays, c'est avec eux que j'ai compris. Au nord, c'était les corons, la terre, c'était le charbon, le ciel, c'était l'horizon.
Sounds so well.
Les hommes,
look at that, you can see.
des mineurs de fond, le ciel, c'était l'horizon. Les hommes, des mineurs de fond.
Completely slayed. Are you kidding me? This thing must have been a freaking hit. I don't think this one under the radar. This had to be like really well known. There's just so much to talk about, guys, in reference to the song, because if you pay close attention, how he's able to capture your attention right from the beginning with his storytelling technique and abilities. That's a really good technique that he has and he possesses, because not everyone can do that. And he does so ever so nicely with those guitar strings. Those guitar strings right after the chorus, because what he does is he takes the synths and all of those keyboard arrangements. Remember, guys, this is the 80s. And it's you don't I haven't heard many 80s ballads or any 80s slow tempo songs, and this is just an example of one here, that you get kind of like this ballad-like quality of a song from the 80s, and he's able to take synths and keyboard arrangements, truly the pinnacle of the 80s, and incorporate it within the chorus. But then it slows down more even further with the strings right when he gets to the picturesque moments of the storytelling. And I'm going to go through the lyrics because I've got them here. To the north, there were the settlements. To the earth, it was cool. The sky was the horizon, the men of the underground miners. Our windows overlooked similar windows. And the rain wet my satchel. And my father, when he came home, and his eyes were so blue that I thought I saw the blue sky. Think about it, because he's so covered in coal that all you see is his eyes, right? His eyes. That's what you see. They're so blue. I was learning my lessons, cheek against his arm. I think I was proud of me. He was generous like those of the country, and I owe him who I am. To the north, there were the settlements. The earth was cool. The sky was the horizon. To the men of the underground miners. And that was my childhood. And she was happy. In the midst of washing machines, and I had slag heaps for like mountains. From above, I saw the countryside. My father was black mouth, as they were parents. My mother had white hair. They were from the pit, as we are from the country. Thanks to them, who I know who I am. The north, where the settlements, to the earth was cool. And he repeats this. This is the chorus. The sky was the horizon. The men of the underground miners. There was a town hall the day of a photo of Jean Jaurès, and every glass of wine was pink diamond placed in the background of silicosis. That's probably a type of rock, because silica's they were talking about 36 and fire dump, down to the whole accidents. They love their job as he loves their country. It is with them that I understood. To the north that there were settlements. The chorus repeats again. The sky was the horizon. The men of the underground miners. A song beautifully done. No other. I mean, how I'm just speechless, because I don't know how he's able to do that. It's not an easy thing to do, right? To make a great sounding song, and you fill it with all of that storytelling and all of that all the realness. I mean, it's like you're really there, and you truly get it all. And we get to see a backdrop too, momentarily. But it was written in 1982 by Jean-Pierre Lang and sung by Pierre Bachelet, the one we get here, illustrating both particular and complex history that the region maintains with its club but also in this past, its memory. And you get it. It's a club anthem's song at or. And La Caron was one of the most striking club anthems, whether it's the heartbreaking words or his solemn demeanor. It's the air that takes your heart, lots of heart, and above all gives you hope. Admittedly emblematic and inseparable anthem of the RC Lens, represents the region since its interpreter brought the minds of northern France, French intangible heritage before the UNESCO brought them into the world of heritage of humanity. Such a great song to get to know the history a little bit further of France. I like stuff like this because I get to know more about, more about the history and what it was like and all those things, and it's just very, very important. I think it's important to know your history, guys, and this is one of those instances. I loved it. Great recommendation all the way. Until next time, for more videos like these, let me know what you think about this one. Take care. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more videos like these, be sure to check this one out. And also take a moment to comment, like, and smash the subscribe button to stay on all the latest reaction videos. And guys, yes, I have a Patreon link. Be sure to check that out when you get a chance. Help support my channel. Makes recommendations like the one you just saw all the more possible. Alright guys, take care. Love you guys. Peace.